Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Toronto Raptors. Look at Toronto. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So, huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. And it's Knight in at the point. Now here's Parker. That's good. Henson's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Lowry against Knight. Here's Big Cat. His three-pointers off the mark. On offense, here are the Bucks. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Toronto shooting their first foul shots of the night here. 2 shots. And he's good on the second. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Knight kicks to Sanders. Lowry against Knight. Parker drives in. Can't hit from the elbow. And Toronto has possession. It's a 3-point game. To the left side wing. Passes it to Big Cat. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Big Cat misses the 3. Toronto on defense. Henson sets a screen for Mayo. The pass to Parker. Knight on the wing. Wide open. Good. Here's Lowry. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From past the arc, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Big Cat.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Mayo into the lane. Knight dishes to Mayo. Parker passes to Sanders. Back to Parker. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Fast break Toronto. Lowry leading the charge. Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked by Henson.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Nobody near Parker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Parker's got his second bucket tonight. Raptors trail by 5. Lowry passes to Big Cat. This is to DeRozan. There's the pick. Shot off the pick. That is good. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Sanders with a screen on Lowry. Parker outside. Sanders sets the screen for Parker. A 3 ball. And it's Parker again missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, we're frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, Jason Kidd gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And the Bucks making a change here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for John Henson. Aminu comes in for Parker. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Nate Walters subbed in for Brandon Knight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Walters. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ilyasova. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 1:02 left to play here in the first. Vasquez passes to Big Cat. The dish to Vasquez. Pass to Ross. Here's Big Cat. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Kicks to Sanders. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Big Cat. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, he earned that one. He took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Milwaukee in the lead. And Walters kicks to Aminu. Sanders sets the screen for Aminu. Now here's Ilyasova. Here's Walters. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors take on Jabari Parker and the Milwaukee Bucks this Thursday.
It's the NBA Raptors. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Negata. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Big Cat, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's DeRozan in for Vasquez. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sanders checked in for John Henson. Parker comes in for Ilyasova. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Brandon Knight in for Nate Walters. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Big Cat in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors trail by 4. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Off the pick. And he gets it to go. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Here's Parker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 5 assists in the game.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Big Cat. Connects from three-point range. Big Cat's got 9 points.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Knight dishes to Parker. He kicks to Mayo. Sanders with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked. But they get it back. Clock is at 3. Here's Parker. And that one hits back iron.
That's not a sight you see very